Billy. Oh, Billy. Oh, Billy. I know I've said your name about 20 times, but I won't get out of my head until you are left in the dust after I get done with you. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Suitor 1 is finally in the fandom tournament.
Greetings from Billadelphia. And the time has come for me to make my face-off debut. And boy, oh boy, the face-off gods handed me a stacked deck. See, my opponent is the suited one. Sharp dresser, for sure. Tough competitor, absolutely.
I know it's beforehand, but let's just be honest. I'm going to win this match, okay? All right, he comes for the land of brotherly love, but there's no brotherly love between us. There won't be.
But he is also a Cowboys fan. And I cannot stress enough how much of a moral imperative it is for me to not lose to a Cowboys fan.
Okay, because the suited one shows no love to his opponents, okay? Maybe off screen, I might say hi to you, and if you're lucky enough for me to actually acknowledge your existence, good for you.
You see, my Iron Eagle brethren, Big Sal, he's been handed 2 heartbreaker losses. I feel like I owe him some revenge, some redemption, like it's needed.
When the two of us line up next to each other, or side by side, or however you want to do it, but it's probably going to be a parallel type of thing, okay? I will come out victorious, and you will just be left wondering, why did I even attempt to go up against this man? Why did they put me against him?
You see, I've been watching for a little while, I've been waiting for my shot, and I've been noticing everybody's been saying the same thing, how this is their show, and they're going to run the table, and this is their time, and this is their league, and it is blah, 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 so boring.
I know you're from Philadelphia there. It's the land of when our forefathers decided to start our great nation. And they crafted what's called the Liberty Bell. Okay, but the thing is, even the Liberty Bell, it's got cracks in it, right? And just like your game, it's got cracks in it. And I'll expose those cracks, all right?
So I am here to bring some fun back to this. Have a good time. Do I want to win? Absolutely I do. But Jesus Christ. It's like who's shitting the punch bowl in this place?
You're just be a little notch on the bedpost as I take my way, descent to the top of the mountain. Okay.
So let's get out there, let's have a little fun, let's cause a little ruckus.
But congratulations, Billy. You made it this far so we can actually see your face. But after that, no one will really recognize you anymore.
Also, Dollface, please don't murder me.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Movie Trivia Face-Off League. We are so happy to be back, and today we have a very exciting match between just the Sweetened Man and Billadelphia. His name is Bill, but I mean Billadelphia just has some ring to it, man. Hey DJ, what's up?
What's up, Spaniard? Glad to be back again. Yet another edition of the Movie Trivia Face-Off. Yep, we've got the Suited Man taking on Billadelphia in today's match. These guys are both fairly strong competitors. They have a good knowledge base. And in our pre-match interviews, they were telling us that they both did pretty good the first 2 matches that we posted. So we'll have to see if they live up to that hype. What do you think, Spaniard?
Well, I don't know if you guys are aware of it, but I had my ups and downs with the Suited Man in the Fan League channel. He basically thinks he's better than everyone here because he has a suit. I think it's that the reason. I am not very sure.
Yeah, I remember seeing that in the family channel. I think you're right. He thinks just because he has a little suit and tie on, it makes him, so much better.
Exactly. So I think this is the time for him to put his money where his mouth is. And I can't wait to see what both these competitors bring to the table. So it's time to meet them.
All right. Introducing first, representing the city of Philadelphia, Team Iron Eagles, and the Research and Destroy podcast, Billadelphia, Cariola.
Don't sweat the technique.
Hey, what's up?
Greetings from Billadelphia. How are you guys doing?
Hey, Bill, good to see you, buddy.
All right, let's do this.
His opponent, representing the city of Nashville, and the Sportification Podcast. I bring you Josh, the Suited Man, Mabry.
Let's go.
Very few words from our competitors on their intros today, Spaniard.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, they are ready to play. They are ready to play, and I am ready to do this. Are you ready to do this?
All right. I'm ready to do this. Bill, are you ready?
Trust the process.
Suited Man, you ready?
Okay, yes.
Let's get ready to face off.
Alright, so in round number 1, each competitor is going to get 8 questions asked to the field, and they will have 15 seconds to write their best attempt of an answer in their whiteboards. Please try and write as legibly as you can, and I will remind the competitors you have 3 JTE rules or repeats to use all across the match, also 1 challenge to use. If the challenge is successful, you will keep the challenge. Also, there is no penalty for missing a question in this round, and each correct answered question values 1 point. Do you guys understand the rules?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, man, do your thing.
All right, gentlemen, ready to start this game? The movie trivia face-off. I'll be asking the first question. That's from the category of action adventure. In Terminator and Terminator 2 Judgment Day, who plays Sarah Connor?
Great movies. Have seen them both.
Classic.
Yeah.
Both classic movies,
James
especially
Cameron.
from the 80s. Yeah, Cameron, right? He's made a lot of money. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Whoa.
All right. And the question is, action adventure. In the Terminator and Terminator 2 Judgment Days movies, who plays Sarah Connor?
Wow, using his first repeat in the first question. That's
Might come back to haunt him in the long run.
maybe, but I mean, if he can get the point.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, Bill, what you got there?
Sarah Hamilton.
And the suited one.
No, I didn't get it. Linda Hamilton.
So, 1-0 lead for the suited man. Second question in the category of 90s. Pierce Brosnan's first appearance as James Bond was in which film? I think I have...
Probably one of the better,
Yeah.
one of the better Bond films.
I agree. And one of the better Bonds as well. I think it's my favorite, Pierce Brosnan.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Okay, looking for answers starting with Josh.
GoldenEye.
That's correct. Bill.
Goldeneye.
Okay.
The best 64 game ever.
Never played it. Never played it.
I never played the game
Yeah, but
either.
64.
All right.
I have.
No, it's not the best
Question
64 game, but it
Yeah.
was one of the best first-person shooters for that time.
Yeah.
It's definitely dated now.
Question number 3, gentlemen. Question number 3 from the category of 80s.
Who?
What is John McClane not wearing during his entire experience in Nakatomi Plaza?
You know, this question made me laugh when I saw it in the document, and I don't know why. I guess I just laughed during all that sequence.
5,
Some people think I look like Alan Rickman from the movie.
2,
I don't get it.
1, 0. Pens down. All right, what you got there, Suited Man?
I thought it was
Yeah, it's Billadelphia.
Shoes.
shoes.
All right, 1 point each.
I can tell my camera's backwards, but whatever. I can't write backwards, so I can't try
It's one
that.
of my Die Hard is one of my favorite movies, and it was great when I was in LA for the free for all. To actually almost walk to the building.
Oh, that's cool.
Right. Okay, fourth question in the category of comedies. In what film does Jim Carrey play the part of Stanley Ipkiss? I have to say this is a fun movie.
I wasn't a fan of it. It
No?
was all right. Not rewatchable for me.
Wow!
In 5, 4,
That's your opinion.
2, 1. Pens down.
The Mask.
Yeah.
Much better than its shitty sequel, The Mask.
I'm not even going to talk about that.
1 point each, correct, gentlemen.
Suited Man.
1994, the year of Carrie. The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, and Ace Ventura all came out that year.
Suited Man not letting me call out. Very good.
Question number 5.
And Wagon Hill.
It's the category of horror thriller. If they hear you, they hunt you, is the tagline for this suspenseful 2018 horror thriller. What is the name of this film? I'm not a big horror film fan.
I mean, you know I don't watch horror.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a very Josh McCouga-like in that.
Yeah. I can't wait to watch you call a doll face match.
Oh, please.
4, 3, 2,
Repeat the question.
1.
Whoa.
All right. I'm sorry, who asked to repeat?
I did.
Okay. Just want to make sure I got the right JTEs there. In the category of horror thriller, if they hear you, they hunt you, is the tagline for this 2018 horror film. What is the name of the film?
I have to say, even the tagline is scary. For me, at least.
Yeah, I can go with that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. What you got there, Bill?
Quiet Place.
And Suited Man.
Quiet Place.
All right. Correct answer from both. 5-4 lead for the Suited one.
It's not Birdcage or whatever the heck it was called.
Bird Box.
That was an okay movie. I never got the hype behind that.
This is intense. This match is intense, man. So, a 6th question in the category of animated. What beloved Disney character advised the main character in a 1940 film, always let your conscience be your guide?
Are you asking for the title of the film or what the character was?
The character. We are asking for the character.
I might screw up on the spelling of this.
Another Disney favorite of all time.
Yeah, I mean, it's not my favorite, but I enjoy almost every
4,
Disney movie.
3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Okay, Josh,
Jiminy Cricket.
that's correct. Bill,
Jiminy Cricket.
that's correct. And
6-5,
Josh is approaching
6-5.
a perfect round here.
He's pitching a perfect game so far.
If I
like
didn't mess up my first question.
I like it.
So pissed.
Question number 7.
I was about to sit there and I was about to just joke and put Geppetto, aka Jiminy Cricket, just for the heck of JTE, but no.
Question number 7 comes from the category of dramas. These are movies that have drama in them. In the movie Interstellar, the treacherous Dr. Mann, who tries to kill Matthew McConaughey's Cooper, was played by which A-list star in a surprise extended cameo? I'll give you a little extra time on that. It's a long question.
The soundtrack of this movie is amazing.
And I haven't seen this.
Never saw it, so let's see if I get this right.
I haven't seen this either, but I have heard the soundtrack. It's pretty good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you have your pens down. All right, what you got there, Billadelphia?
Matt Damon.
Suited one?
The king of undercover cameos, Matt Damon.
Wow,
Very good. 7-6.
impressive. I am very impressed with these both competitors, man.
His best one was in Euro Trip, where he played the lead singer.
Scotty doesn't know.
No.
All right.
I always liked School Days when he played the masturbate like the jerk off addict. That was always
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
My favorite cameo of his all time is still Loki.
Yeah, I mean, that one I know.
Well, that's like when you normally, other than the one from I think Deadpool 2, but it's most of the time is when he came on, I was like, is that Matt Damon?
Deadpool 2 was Brad Pitt, not Matt Damon. I think.
Well, no, Matt Damon was one in the truck with Alan Tudyk.
Yeah.
Right.
When Caitlin
Right.
The voice of K2SO, Alan Tudyk.
Yeah, he's coming back to reprise that role
He is.
in A Disney Plus series.
All right.
Star Wars. Showdown.
Eighth question. For a perfect round here for Josh. In the category of famous actors and actresses. Which 1998 Disney film was Lindsay Lohan's film debut?
I actually saw this movie.
Oh.
I think I had seen this, but I don't have too clear in my mind right now.
10, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down.
And Josh?
Lindsay Lohan, The Parent Trap.
For a perfect round. And Bill?
Parent Trap.
Yep.
Oh man, that first question cost you, buddy.
Yeah.
If my nerves weren't through the roof, I would have nailed it.
That's brain fart, man.
Yeah.
Just a question about the rules. I know how like in the Schmodown or whatever they're doing the thing. I don't really care.
So,
it doesn't bother me. So if he like puts Parent Trap and The Parent Trap,
so as Mark
don't
Ellis stated in one of the recent matches, they only not accept when an article like that or A is not written when the answer is one question. One word, sorry, like that thing, but being the Parent Trap, that's 2 words, so that's acceptable.
Right, I know. No, I'm not going to Jeff Snyder it. I don't care.
I mean, if you would, you have lost because the ruling was stated a few matches ago.
I think he just might have put Mask, and it was actually The Mask, but I don't care.
Right. I think I remember.
He knows the movie. I don't care.
Yeah. All right. Josh, for your bonus question, your 1-point bonus question, and you do not have to write this down. Just give the answer if you know it. Bonus question is, in the movie The Lion King, where do Mufasa and his family live?
Pride Rock.
For a bonus point, 9-7 after round 1.
Yeah.
No hesitation on that bonus question. That's outstanding.
Just so you know, when I showed my mom the Lion King trailer, she goes, "How they train the animals to do that?" No joke.
I have to say, the question writers went a little.
Is your mom Christian Harloff's mother-in-law?
No, and it's not Riley's mom either.
It's not Mrs. Riley?
No.
Okay, so the score is 9-7, heading into round 2, and Billadelphia is kicking himself right now over that Terminator question. All right, so let's go to round.
Thanks for bringing that up. That's great.
So let's go to round number 2. So in round number 2, each competitor is going to have a spin of the wheel, and the category it lands on, they will get 4 questions. Each question answered correctly will be 2 points, and if they are not sure of the answer, they can ask us to provide them with multiple choice, in which case we will give them 4 options: A, B, C, and D. If they are not happy with the category they spun, they can respin 1 time, and unless they land on opponent's choice the first time. I will remind the competitors, you guys can steal, so if your opponents miss 1 question, please be quick on the trigger to get those points. Also, both of you have used 1 JTE rule each. Do you guys understand the rules?
Yep.
Alright, so Snacks, no, Josh, you are in the lead, so would you like to spin first or defer to Bill?
I'll let Billy Philly do the honors.
Alright,
Yep.
give it a spin.
All right, so I just Jedi mind trick that wheel. There we
Yep.
go.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, it's like Leonardo DiCaprio.
I forgot to list the categories, so I will list them for you.
Do you want to list them and do it again, I guess, or
No, I will list
Okay,
them.
alright.
I will list them, and you can say if you keep it or not. It's Leonardo DiCaprio, Cameron Diaz, famous actors and actresses, James Bond, comedies, Kevin Smith, sports movies, coming of age, and Will Smith.
Cameron Diaz, that bitch.
She's a nice lady.
she is? Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to.
I'll go again.
Okay.
All right.
Give it a
respin.
respin.
Spinner's
Oh!
choice.
Oh.
Good respin. Spinner's choice.
Did you want the categories again?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 80s.
80s.
Yep.
So snacks is I am going to be asking the questions to Billadelphia. In the category of 80s, right? 80s. First question. Who directed Parenthood?
Ron Howard.
That's correct for 2 points. It's 9-9. Second question. Before Jurassic Park was released in 1993, which film released in the 80s was the highest grossing film of all time worldwide?
E.T.
That's correct for another 2 points. Third question. What is the name of the character played by Tom Cruise in Born on the 4th of July?
That's been a minute. I'm gonna need a multiple choice on that one.
Alright, your options are A. Ron Kovic, B. Tom Selleck, C. Josh Evans, D. Tom Berenger.
A.
A is correct for another point, and he is
Oh, come on, man. Wouldn't sell it.
Smoking.
marching. Right now the score is 12-9. When we head into your last question. Who is the female star of 1980s film Breaking Glass? We are looking for the actress.
Breaking Glass?
Yep.
Right.
Oof. I'm gonna need a multiple choice on that one. I don't know.
Right. A. Cher. B. Molly Ringwald. C. Hazel O'Connor. Or D. Winona Ryder.
C?
I'm sorry, say it again.
C?
C is correct for 1 point.
Oh.
Good round. 6 points out of that.
Yeah.
That's a
Solid.
movie?
Solid. All right. Let's go back over here.
Well, it is one of the categories I asked for in the wheels.
Ah, yeah.
It's a strength.
I mean, you got a spinner's choice, so
Yeah.
All right. You ready there, Mr. Suited One?
Yes.
let's go.
First spin. Bond. James Bond.
Then again. That's
Spin
too
away
deep.
from Bond.
That's way
Or-
too deep. Not to give him any hints on what to do for opponent's choice.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's gonna stick. It's gonna stick. It's gonna stick. It's gonna stick.
DiCaprio.
Oh.
Wow!
I knew what I was doing.
Wow. Oh,
course,
let me go back
everything-
up here.
There might have been a bead of sweat coming down my forehead. I don't know.
I saw that. Yes, you were definitely sweating on that one. Pardon us in our long document while I pull up Leonardo DiCaprio. All right, are you ready?
Sure.
All right, your first question from the category of Leo. In 2013's The Wolf of Wall Street, who plays Patrick Denham, the special agent who traps the Wolf of Wall Street?
Multiple choice.
All right, your choices are A. Matthew McConaughey, B. Carl Urban, C. Will Ferrell, or D. Kyle Chandler.
Kyle Chandler.
Correct for 1 point.
I can never remember him for some reason.
10
right,
to
question number
13.
Question number 2. What color is the diamond they are looking for in the movie Blood Diamond? I've never seen this movie either. Never even heard of it.
Pink, isn't it?
That is correct.
Yep.
2 points.
You know, he asked us if the. Yeah.
He knows it's Leo.
That's my answer. I mean, that was my answer.
All right. Question number 3.
I like to get my answers like Makugo, just like, I think it's right.
Question number 3. In the 2015 movie The Revenant, who plays John Fitzgerald, who tries to kill Glass with the excuse of taking him out of his misery, but ends up killing Hawk instead?
These are deep cuts on Leo.
I can't. It's another movie I've never seen.
Tom Hardy.
That is
Wow.
correct for another 2 points.
Took him a while,
Right
but
there.
now he is in the lead, 14 to 13.
1 point lead. That's right,
Yep.
1 point lead. All right, question number 4, round 2. Leo DiCaprio. How many times has DiCaprio been nominated for Best Performance by an Actor in a Leading Role at the Academy Awards?
This was a meme, actually,
Yeah.
for a while.
Is this 20 seconds? Because it's
Yeah.
Yes, it's long. Take your time. Five, 4, 3.
3.
Ooh, that is incorrect. You want to try to steal there, Billadelphia?
And since he didn't ask for multiple choice, I don't get it. 5?
Oh, also incorrect.
It was 4.
It's
It was
4,
4.
yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Aviator, Wolf of Wall Street, The Revenant, and I could not remember his fourth one.
Aviator.
If it's What's Eating Gilbert Grape, it was supporting.
That was
So,
it was Aviator.
Right.
I think it was.
No, I'm saying like Aviator, The Revenant, Wolf of Wall Street, but I don't know the fourth. I don't know
Departed.
which fourth. Oh, was that the leading? I thought it was.
I believe.
Well, yeah, that's right. Mark Wahlberg was the one that got the supporting for that. Yeah.
So, by
Mark Wahlberg. Hey, it's Mark Wahlberg.
Guys,
Are you a cop?
what? No.
Are you a
It's
cop?
Trees.
Are you a cop?
You go. You call the cops. You see if I can.
I am not getting any of this reference, so I don't know why I'm laughing.
We're just doing a dumb Boston accent.
For me, the reference is going all the way back to when Copster first started working with the Schmoes
Right.
in the Phase 3 Toad Hop days, and they did the celebrity dating game. He always tried to be Mark Wahlberg. It was always
Hey,
Mark
how's it
Wahlberg.
going?
Hi,
Say hello to your mother for
Mark
me.
Wahlberg here.
Now I'm going to
Yeah,
talk to
mother.
a chicken.
So by the end of round 2, the score is 14 to 13 with advantage to just the sweeted man. And
Yeah, but Bill, you're right. I should have just gone multiple choices to make sure you only got 1 point out of that.
so,
I got no points out of it, so here we are.
I know what I'm saying. Like,
And
Whatever.
Linda Hamilton looms large.
and again, 1 point lead for the sweeted man.
Yeah, we know.
So let's go to round 3. So heading into round number 3, the rules are as follow. Each competitor are going to give us 3 numbers which from 1 to 19, which corresponds to one random movie category. They are going to answer 3 questions. The first one's value is 2 points, the second one is 3 points, and the third one is 5 points. There are no steals and no penalties in this round. You still have, I think, 1 JTE, 2 JTE rules each, and your challenge. So, Josh, you're in the lead, so please give us your 3 numbers first.
we'll go 4 for Dak Prescott, 8 for Troy Aikman, and 20, just because it's there.
20 is not there. Thank you.
20.
Oh, is it? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm used to this showdown stuff. 11.
Okay.
4, 8, 11. He goes Danny White for his third number.
Yeah. Beasley. Cole Beasley.
So 4, 8, and 11. Billadelphia, please your numbers.
3, 6, 9.
3, 6, and 9. 3rd Battalion, 69th Armor, my old tank unit. Good choice.
Well, I was thinking, Bryce Harper, Ryan Howard, Von Hayes, but it's cool. So,
All right, so
You weren't thinking of 3-6 Mafia?
no. I was
You're
literally,
winning 3-6 Mafia.
yeah.
So, Billadelphia, for 2 points, and to send it back to the sweeter man, I will ask you your 2-point question in category number 3, which corresponds here to scores and soundtracks.
Oh my God! Well, this was fun. Go ahead.
Who composed the score for The Village? It's...
I don't know. James Horner.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was James Newton Howard.
Don't even know that name.
I actually see...
He has 3 names. That's how I know.
I have actually seen that man, direct a concert in real life. It was really nice.
Nice.
I still need to go see the John Williams stuff.
Now, if
One
you said
day.
Ryan Howard, you would have known that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so for your 3 points, category number 6, and your category is 2010s. For 3 points, who played Eduardo Saverin in The Social Network? Haven't seen this one.
Andrew Garfield.
That's correct. Yeah, for 3 points. And the score is 16 to 14.
He's up by 2.
All right. Push it over here. 2-point question to the suited one. You picked number 4. That corresponds to the category of 2000s. Your 2-point question is, who starred with Lindsay Lohan in 2004's Just My Luck?
Lindsay Lohan, again,
Lindsay Lohan again.
in this match.
She keeps coming up.
Yeah.
5, 4,
Repeat.
3. All
That's the
right,
second
that's
one.
your second JTE.
Yeah.
And your question again. Who starred with Lindsay Lohan in the 2004 movie Just My Luck?
Channing Tatum.
That's incorrect. We're looking for Chris Pine. Chris Pine.
She was in Bend It Like Beckham. I mean, he was in Bend It Like Beckham.
It's going to move
Why do
you
I know
over.
that? I can't figure that out.
It's going to move you over to your 3-point question to try to send it back to Billadelphia. All right, you picked number 8 for your 3-point question. That category is Pixar. Pixar animated. Your 3-point question is, what is the name of Merita's kingdom in the movie Brave?
Overrated movie. For me, overrated movie.
I never had any
I won't get this right. We're going to give me the next one. Scotland.
Also incorrect.
I know it's not right.
For Dunbrock.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a deep cut. That's a deep cut.
it is. Yeah.
I've never seen it, so.
I saw I saw it to the part where her mom gets turned into a bear or something like that. I don't know.
Yep, that's what happens there, and I can't stand that character, Merida. Okay,
16-14 lead still for Bill. It's going to take you over your 5-point question, suited one. You have to answer this, or Bill will win this match. Are you ready?
Yep.
Picked number 11. 11. That's a category of 70s movies.
Good game, yes. Good game.
Your 5-point question. 5-point question. What was the official tagline of the 1972 movie The Poseidon Adventure? I like the original. I didn't like the remake.
The tagline for this movie?
yep,
What is the tagline?
yeah.
In 5,
This is
4.
deep.
Repeat. It's my last one.
All right. That is your last JTE. What was the official tagline of the 1972 movie The Poseidon Adventure? Had an all-star cast in it.
I
Had a lot of
haven't seen it.
disaster movies in the 70s.
I think I am mistaking it with Clash of the Titans.
4,
Yeah.
3,
It's
2.
gonna be a big wave.
And your winner, representing the city of Philadelphia,
Don't sweat
Bill.
the technique.
Philadelphia Cariola. We were looking for hell upside
Don't
down.
sweat the technique.
I mean, I know it's like had to be something with them, the ship flipping upside down, but
Dude, fuck
Unless
a
it-
bunch of that question. I didn't get that. Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ, the round 3? Are you kidding me?
Woo!
You could have just asked me who's a 4th lead in The Shining. I still don't know.
Scatman Carruthers.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. What a good match.
It was.
Oh my God.
What do you
I
think?
would have gotten the Andrew Garfield question.
Over to you, Spaniard. What do you think?
I mean, this was actually what we were hoping for. It was a close match, and I mean, Josh just had bad luck, I think, with his categories. Some deep cuts there, especially in 3 and 5, because the 3, if only if you are a Pixar fan you know it. And the fifth question, I don't know if you will know it even if you are a big fan of this movie. Anyways, so
There were some very seriously deep cuts in those third round questions there.
yep.
That's just tough luck. Sometimes you get.
I'm sorry that I don't watch enough Lindsay Lohan movies. I don't want to watch The Parent Trap. That's about as far as it goes, apparently.
Sometimes you're the windshield, and sometimes you're the bug.
Yep.
I'm just glad Sarah Hamilton.
I got that reference,
come
by the
back
way.
to haunt me.
Snacks.
So
Yeah.
congratulations,
Oh.
Billadelphia. Congratulations, and
Yep.
Suleiman. It's going to be better next time, I guess. Right?
One can only
All right.
hope.
All right, we're going to turn it over now to Tyler for some post-match interviews. Take it away.
What's up, Face Off community? I'm Tyler Goebel here with some post-match interviews. First, we're going to go over to Billadelphia, the Billy Fanatic here. All right, Bill, after that match, how are you feeling?
A little relieved. It's kind of nice to get my first win early on. A bit of a stumble on the first question. Not gonna lie. That
You got mixed up some names there.
gonna haunt my nightmares for years to come. I got you know what it was? I got so excited. I heard Terminator. I'm like, I effing love Terminator. Seen it like countless times. And then I got the names jumbled in my head and I couldn't get it unstuck.
And with the way the rest of your first round went, you would have wound up with a perfect round, got the bonus question, maybe feel a little bit more comfortable into round 2.
Although I would not have gotten that bonus question, but it does hurt that I missed out on the perfect round. So.
Well, you did find a little bit of luck there in round number 2, landing on Spinner's Choice, getting an obvious strength in 80s movies. Talk to me about that.
So I remember the first spin, it was like DiCaprio, and I was like, that could get dicey. And I was like, I decided to just, take a chance. Luckily, I got Spinners. It was either that or James Bond. I decided to go with 80s to leave James Bond on the wheel in the off chance opponent's choice, or it came up in the other spin, and it almost precisely did exactly that.
It almost did exactly that
because I figured 80s is a pretty general category, but James Bond's pretty specific. So, got lucky, and it was right in my wheelhouse. I second guessed myself on the steal, and but it ended up working out. And then round 3, I'm gonna go on record as saying I hate scores and soundtracks with a burning passion. Like
you did not seem happy to get that draw.
I was not happy at all. Why would I be happy? I don't know anything about it. Like I know music, but because I know it's gonna be who composed, the third installment of Star Trek. Like I freaking don't know. I can never remember that crap. So yeah, so I just kind of stumbled. Luckily, I was able to pull the social network answer, so I was a little relieved. I gotta be honest with you. It's some nerves. I felt like I came in with a mission. Like I know my Iron Eagles teammate, Big Sal. He had some bad luck in his first 2 matches, just losing heartbreaking nail biters. So to bring a win home for one of us, it's a good feeling. I got to tell you, I'm very happy. So there's much rejoicing in Billadelphia. So yes.
Well, congratulations. Welcome to the tournament. I'm glad that you made the tournament. I do hope your Phillies do not. Go Mets. All right. But thank you for playing today.
I'm sorry. What's it like not having a heart? I couldn't hear that. So.
Sorry, we lost him. All right. Now we're going to go over to Josh. Josh, it was a close-fought battle, but, a tough loss in the end. What are your initial thoughts here?
I mean, you get a perfect round, right? I think it's the first time anyone's ever done this in this league, which, me, it's what I do, okay? And then they give me, we'll get into that later, but I come out, I establish myself. He doesn't even know who Sarah Connor or Linda Hamilton is. I obviously know who Linda Hamilton is. I know how to take my time, but I had to make sure. Unlike him, he just thought he knew it. Obviously, he already got it screwed around in his head. And I came out, I showed my stuff. I already had him on the ropes. Okay, round 1 went exactly like I thought.
Yep, you're right. You had a perfect round one, and were able to nail the bonus question there. So 9-7 there, heading into round number two. He got a pretty good roll there with Spinner's Choice, and you let him go first. So that could have been your spin. What do you think about that?
I mean, I like to give him a little bit of confidence, before I actually take him down. Okay, it didn't go the way I thought it would at the end. All right, but I always like to do that just to give a little self confidence, get his little, get his little confidence up. I know I'm saying confidence a lot, but it's true. Okay.
Well, let's talk about your round number two then.
Mhm.
You, of course, rolled Leonardo DiCaprio.
Right.
Right.
It is a strength of mine. It is a strength of mine. Me and Cap go way back. He owes me money, but that's beside the point.
Very
yeah,
close to an opponent's choice, so you
and you know
very
what?
close to it.
If you don't live on the edge, you ain't living. All right. So that's how I like to do things. Okay. I even let us slip that I might not know James Bond. I actually do, but not as much as he would. Obviously, that's his strength. I know I kind of gambled there at the end. I knew it was the first one, but I wanted to make sure I get it right because I always get him and the dude from Office Space mixed up. So I like to make sure I get that first question right.
It's Coach Taylor, man.
I didn't watch Friday Night Lights. I'm sorry, which I heard is a great show, but
Absolutely.
But yeah, that last one there, a lot of people probably would tell me, why don't you just go ahead and do, multiple choice on that, just to make sure, because it's a number one, it's a toss up. But everyone knew the first three. Okay, everyone knew who the first three were, but no one remembers Blood Diamond. I mean, obviously, I remember the name of the color of the diamond, which was pink, but no one knew that. So I was just, I was pretty confident in my three. So I just want to go ahead and roll the dice because, again, if you're not living on the edge, you ain't living.
And it didn't wind up hurting you too bad because he wasn't able to get the steal, and you still came into round number three with a 1-point lead.
Right.
Which brings us to our major storyline of the day. Your round number three. Josh, let's talk about this. These were some deep, tough cuts on this one, man.
No one knows Lindsay Lohan past Mean Girls. And even if that was put in there, she was probably on so much drugs in that movie. Chris Pine probably had to help her to set. All right. So, if anyone I could remember that, all I know is Channing Tatum was doing a thing with Keira Knightley, and they were bending a soccer ball like David Beckham. That's the only thing. That's the reason I just threw Channing Tatum out, because he was making those type of movies. He was in princess after princess movie. So I was like, all right, I'll just throw Channing Tatum out. Obviously, that's a deep cut. Chris Pine, who knew he was acting at that point? But apparently he was. Good for him. He has to start somewhere. Might as well just help Lindsay Lohan to set. And then the second question, I don't even remember.
Now, Josh, you got one of the hardest questions I believe I've ever heard across any movie trivia format for your 5-pointer. The tagline question. Do you have any strong feelings on that?
To quote a man that we all know, that question was garbage. All right? Straight garbage. Okay? Whoever is the writing team needs to reassess how to write questions. Okay? I probably could have challenged it, but you know what? I wanted to give them respect that they deserve because they're just starting the league out. But all I can say is this was a shot at me. I know it was. It had to have been. Because if you look up taglines, all right, on IMDb, there's at least 3 taglines for every movie. Okay? 3. So you're going to ask me a movie from 1972. Might as well just go ahead and give Billy the trophy if you're going to ask questions like that. All right? Against me. I knew Andrew Garfield, okay? I knew the bad web slinger, which arguably he was actually all right. But that's beside the point. That third question, who the heck knows a tagline from 1970-something from a boat that flipped over? There can be millions of possibilities. And if you look it up, taglines, there's 3. So you reword that. Obviously, they're out to get me. That's the only reason I got probably the hardest question you've ever heard in movie history.
Now, I do probably agree with you that question maybe should have been flipped. Maybe you could have set it up with the tagline and asked you what movie it should have been.
Yeah, I would have been okay with that. But obviously, they knew it was me. Okay, they knew what I've been capable of, and they had to throw the most obscure question at me because they made sure that I was not in this tournament, which I rightly deserve.
So you think that it was directed to you?
Oh yeah,
I've seen the doc. It was at random.
100%. No. I know who runs this league. I called him out before, okay? So I know he told them, he said, hey, look, if he gets to the third round, which we know he will because he's really good, okay? But I don't want him getting into the tournament. All right, do whatever you can to not make him into the tournament. Okay, they give me a brave question. Okay, who knows that no one saw that Pixar movie? Okay, it was the most mediocre Pixar movie of all time, and I pretty much got it right because it's basically Scotland. Okay, so I don't know why they didn't give me that point, at least half the point. Well deserved on that. But obviously they just have it out for me. I mean, that's just 100%. I don't know.
All right,
100%.
all right. You know what? Enough. That's enough. I mean, we all know there is no any type of setting in these questions. Tyler knows it. He has seen the doc we use. Snacks knows it. I know it. The question writing team knows it. And I mean, I get it. You're upset. The question was hard. I will give it to you. You could have challenged if you want to, but you clearly don't know how the rules work. So I won't have it. I won't have you telling me how to do my job, and I am just busting my ass. Me and Snacks, we are busting our asses out to give you guys the league you guys deserve. And you suddenly, because you are just upset of your loss, you start ranting about it. I won't have it.
Oh, just round of applause, Spanny. You did so. I'm so glad you showed your face at least. You know, just give me that common decency. I mean, you've been you called me out on the board about your precious spectacular position, and now we got a match. Of course. Why wouldn't you try and screw me? Because you know that little precious baby that you call a spectacular. If I actually got in that league, I would just tear it down. I would burn it down like Khaleesi did. All right, spoiler alert, Game of Thrones fans. All right, but I would burn that thing to the ground. I would leave no innocence. I would burn it to ash, and you know that, so you kept me out of the tournament. But
Okay, so
I'm so thankful that you at least have the balls to show your face.
I am going to ask you something.
Go ahead. Oblige me.
The fuck will I know what you are going to do in Inner Kingdom? I don't even know you. You are a newcomer. You are a newbie. Nobody knows you.
Come on.
You are a man.
Everyone knows me.
You are a man in a suit who lost his first match.
Guys, we need to stop. We need to handle this with a little bit of civility here. Obviously, I'm close friends with both of you guys. I don't want to see you guys just going off and, tearing each other down like this. I'd like to find some common ground.
Common ground.
Look, the common ground is this. He's out of the tournament. He lost his match, and I am going to destroy him in Geektacular. That's how it's going to work. There's nothing to it.
Look, here's what we're gonna do. Okay. Here's how you're gonna keep me away if you want to, okay? And your little precious Geektacular. If you just so happen to beat me at your own game, which is what you love, okay? No one's expecting me to win, but once I do beat you, you let me get a spot to get back in the tournament. But if for some chance that you actually do beat me, I won't even touch it. I won't touch it for the whole year. I won't touch your Geektacular division. You can have it.
What do you say about that, Spaniard?
All right, so you are proposing if I beat you, which is going to happen because you didn't even know what Merida's kingdom was. Dan Brock, by the way, I mean that was the easiest Pixar question I have ever heard, and you didn't know it. So, all right, never mind. So you are proposing that you will be banned from
Everyone knows it was Scotland anyway.
You will be banned from the Geektacular division for the whole season. You won't show your face in the Geektacular division if I beat you. Once I TKO you, you won't touch the Geektacular division. You know, I am not the commissioner in the Geektacular division, so that's out of my hands because we do things in this league properly. I am competing, I don't have control over the league. So I will get in touch with the Snacks and we will set that up. And yeah, the thing, we won't put you back in the tournament, and this is in my hands because I am commissioning the singles league. We won't put you back directly in the tournament because, spoiler alert, you lost. You lost your qualifying match. So
you made me lose. We know that.
Yeah, of course.
Okay?
Yeah,
Everyone
of
knows
course.
that.
So
I didn't lose. You made me lose.
If you happen to beat me, if I happen to have a really, really bad spin in the wheel and choose the worst possible categories in the third round that I could choose, well, then, okay, we will find a way for you to get back in the tournament. But you will have to earn it.
It's fine with me. because everyone
Alright.
knows what I can do. So
Okay.
Well, that's
fine with me.
that is an interesting twist. So it sounds like both of you guys are on board. I guess it just comes down to what DJ Snacks feels about everything. And wow.
Oh, Snacks will make the right call. I'm not worried about him.
All right.
Alright, so this is all for today, and guys, thank you very much for both of you for your amazing performances. Also, congratulations, Billadelphia, you're going to the tournament. Better luck next time, Josh, and DJ, why you don't close up this thing now?
I just want to say thank you to everybody for helping out today. I want to give you a shout out and a thank you and a congratulations to the winner today, Mr. Billadelphia. Josh, the suited one, we're going to see you in another match soon, I hope. My compadre, David, over there on the announcing desk, the Spaniard, always good to be here next to you. We do appreciate you watching this episode of the Movie Trivia Face-Off. And remember, be excellent to each other.